Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Let's head over to tournament already in progress. Let's get our board back. Don't understand how it can get disconnected, but I'm in last place. Wow, solidly in last place. Well, hopefully we have a couple of games left. Round 4 started. And I got a full point buy. Cha-ching! Well, let's watch some of the games already in progress. Friendly, family, name. Family-friendly name. Let's see here. One more time. Thank you, Darkblade. Although it's not possible to enter the tournament anymore. I should set up a reward request for lengthening the tournament by 2 rounds. And then refund them if it's not possible to actually physically lengthen the tournament, which is also something that happens.
Darkblade
said. I just said hi though.
Ouch, 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 ouch. There's nowhere good for this queen to go. Oh, but I needed to know that my TTS wasn't unpaused. So you helped immensely. Let's turn down the calming cinematics a little bit. So the year Casino Royale came out. Let's put it up to 53 or 52. 52, 53, and 54 on the desktop audio. Oh, we have a few things to discuss. Did we lose a piece on that? Yes, we did. This was a great example of let's capture and see what happens.
How are you doing, Sensei? I'm currently working out.
Or was there any way to save this piece? Wow, there was no way to save this piece. Knight e2, and white loses a piece. Maybe not. Maybe there is a way to escape. Queen f5. You're currently working out. Nice. It's looking pretty sketch here. Takes. Takes. Ouch. There's a nice forcing move. King h1 is somewhat forced again. Ouch! No, you don't want to go there. This is going to leave a mark. Family-friendly name leading. Uh-oh. Family-friendly name is destroying us. Could it be Yuliya? She does play only bullet under her name. I did look her up recently. She followed me earlier in the week on Monday. See if it's still in my profile activity. I don't think it is. Here it is. This is... oh no! Oops. Yuliya Shvayger's account. That's not good, but she only plays bullet. To be able to cheat at bullet, it seems insane. That's very sad. Very, very, very sad. That account is closed. No point in following that one. Oh well. C'est la vie. I'm at 17,777. It's almost a shame to play another game. Almost a shame to play another game. I played a terrible game earlier, by the way. While I was setting up the stream, I accidentally had to play a game. So I tend to like this particular line, and I will look this up. I think I have Neil MacDonald's book starting out against the 1e4 here somewhere. I just want to see this position on in the opening book. So 94 is standard, Queen G4, and I should just play G6. There's no reason to not play G6. The pressure is on. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious move, but I went nuts, and then I got destroyed. Oh, you know what? Rook F8 isn't as bad as I thought. I had a wild hair under my, that I could actually hold on to this position. I did. I had a wild hair that I could actually hold on to this position. C5 is best, bishop D7 is best, but I try to get a pawn back. I went for it. I should have exchanged, because now they can actually take and hang on to the pawn and create a bind on this side of the board. And then I blundered again later, when I should have taken on D5 or played A5 at the very sanest. Because really, I'm not losing this position, I'm just clearly worse. I'm down one pawn. Now I'm down 2 pawns. So on this check, king to D8 and king to E8 were the best moves. Let's get back to the event. Let's get back to the event and suffer with those that already are. Ouch! What were you thinking putting a queen on that square? Duco. Take on H3 first. Why not? Get the rest of your value. Threaten mate. Have fun. Rook E2. Pound it away. Oh, you can play Rook E2 first if you'd like. Because either way, they're going to play Knight E1. But with the pawn on this square... yeah, it's just ugly. Nicely done use of all the pieces, though, Andre. Andre 71. Alright, I believe we're still working on a H3. And I'm going to answer E4 with E5. Yes, now H6 is less likely to be a good move. So I have to think about this. Exchange variations? I don't know. What? Okay. I get to put my pieces on better squares. He's lost the tempo with the fork trick, so knight takes e4. Weakening his pawn structure. Do we want to scarf the bishop pair? I don't know. That's a good way to avoid it. Do we need to soften up those squares on the king side? He has no light squared bishop. So let's see. We'll migrate. We will migrate. That's what we'll do. We're going to migrate to some squares where we can make a difference. We're going to play the long game. So he's got e5 covered. Start to pressure the long diagonal while we're at it. And now for something completely different. Orchestrate some form of a breakthrough. Let's see what his plans are.
Carry on, chess.
Said.
Uh-oh.
Hi, sir.
Light layer of rain outside. Must close window. That's sad. Enjoyed that breeze for a little while. Alright, now we've got some tension. How do we wish to continue this tension? I haven't committed my bishop, so I'm willing to commit. I'm willing to see this through no matter what. And now for something completely different. Where is this queen going, and what does it all mean? We do have more knights where that one came from. Our queen is protected. His pieces are not happy. We will see. Do we have to draw this game? It's very sad if we have to draw this game. I'm not too pleased with this one. I looked at knight d6, but Didn't look like it amounted to a lot. Mm-hmm. And now for something completely different. Takes. Takes. Not happy. We're giving back some material. For lack of a better thing to do, we're giving back some material. Maybe we're not. Maybe I just thought we were. Simplifying, removing defenders, trying our best. Let's get our party started. That was a very ugly game. I was definitely losing that one. I was most definitely losing that one. Did not have much of a choice in that matter, that's for sure. So we're not up to 111. We've gotten much more than 111. This is not finished processing. So we try to include correspondence games. I've never played any correspondence games, so it won't change the status at all. So I was worse, as black should be. D4. Practically up a rook in this position. Oh yeah, I thought that was a questionable move. Knight takes g7. Of course. Knight takes g7. Silly me. Fair enough. Set back. We're still playing the French. Or parlez-vous français? Most of the time because my opponents do not have an answer to it. Well, that's interesting. Bishop d3. I think I'm playing c5. The secret is to try to avoid symmetry. As much as possible. Just avoid the symmetry, folks. avoiding the symmetry and trying to keep his king from getting castled. That also would help. Can we do it? We'll never know. Whoa. Totally unexpected trade of queens. Let's keep bothering. Just keep bothering. Bothering. Whoa. And now for something completely different. Oh, that's a bummer. I did not think that one through. Silly me. Tragic. Am I losing a pizza? I don't know. But it is close. Check. Check. Yes. And now for your next trick. Saving the d4 pawn. Getting our pizzas active. Losing a pizza. Bishops of opposite colors, dogs and cats living together. Where are you headed, sir? Ben? Moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth. Do we trade? Do we not trade? Told me once, but I forgot. It's really getting sketchy, I have to admit. We do need to simplify because we have a bishop of the correct color. Check. And now for something completely irrelevant. Oh no! I allowed mate. Oh, I didn't allow mate. I allowed a draw, and he thought he was going to checkmate me. Terribly sorry about that, folks. Terribly sorry about that. Whew. Tragic. Kian Chess, good morning. How are you? No words. Thank you. In the background. I appreciate it. Gave you a shout out, Kian Chess, by the way. A fellow with your name beat Magnus on Wednesday. And he had a very long Indian name. His first name was Kian, but there was like Kalakian. I think it was Kalakian Melaru something. I'm completely at a loss. Ironically, on a day when I do not need to go into school, the lights go out at the end of the tournament, as though this tournament flew by. 10 seconds between rounds, not a big deal. Family-friendly name. What happened to you? Oh no, family-friendly name was not so family-friendly. I actually suspected that. Violated the terms of service. Terribly sorry to see that. How many games were played in our arena? They're very fast on catching these guys, I tell you. Right? All of his correspondence games were ended, and he played 4 games in our arena before he was caught. Who turned him in? Who turned him in? It's really not fair for someone to lose 10 rating points to someone who's actually much stronger. Did he play 5 games? No. 4 games. Only 3 were actually played. Let's check out our tournament some more while we're at it. Did everyone survive without getting called? Annie Starlight was here. Annie Starlight. Great to have you, by the way. It is truly great to have Annie Starlight back. Doesn't always play, plays sometimes. But my game with Peng really bothered me. And then he went immediately to Rapid. A really good gain overall, though. Gained 9 rating points for the day. So, Kian Chess, how are you doing, sir? If you are still here. Great to have you back. Love it when you're in the mix. So let's see, in this particular game, what is the best objective move? D takes E4 really is the best objective move? That's a very sad opening. If D takes E4 is really the... But H6, I don't know if I've ever really considered H6. I don't know if I've ever really considered H6. But everything's better for black unless they give up the bishop pair. We could make... streaming, so I don't want to... Alright, meanwhile... Yeah, this is quite an interesting opening. If this is really only... What a great defense. 8-6 in the French. Who would have known that this was good? So bishop to b5 check does bother me. And this solves the problem of our terrible bishop, right? And then queen takes e6. There's nothing wrong with black's position. Is there? King takes e2, castles queen side, so if knight takes e2, castles queen side, or knight to b6. We're definitely going to be playing this in the French more often. We may need to get some rapid games in here. We may definitely need to get some rapid games in here. Yeah, that was tragic. It's a perfectly ordinary move. So g6, a3, and we thank him very much for the pawn, no? Or do we bother his queen first? We just take twice on c3? And accept our dark square problems? Our queen's already on the dark squares, so maybe we can defend, but these dark square weaknesses really bother the daylights out of me. I don't know how well the computer assesses this. I see. It keeps the knight from coming out. Because the bishop's going to have to move twice. Let's try this new novelty in an arena tournament. How about that? Hourly bullet? Do we dare? Or the hourly super blitz and get our rating up? Let's go back for a moment before we enter anything. Oh, did I accidentally get a game? Thought I got a game there for a moment. So we have 213 people playing here. And 135 there. So we're going to play in the most populous tournament at any given time. I have to remember that it's 3-0, not 3+2. Thought about cutting off the bottom of the screen so that anything that is typed doesn't necessarily get seen right away. Ah, the French. We're gonna experiment with that line, right? What? Alright, it's a pawn. It is a pawn, it's a pawn, it's a pawn. And now for something completely different. Just keep them out of our mix, if we can. Go ahead, make my day. And now we're on vacation on this side of the board, so it's unfortunate that our weaknesses could appear. Right? Now, can we castle kingside? This would be crazy if we were able to do this. But bishop wins a bishop takes e7, wins a piece. I have to take back with the king. We're going to pretend like this is all part of the plan. How do we continue to pretend that this is all part of the plan? Like this, I guess? Get everybody moving. I was about to lose an exchange there. I am indeed losing this position. That much is true. Now for something completely different. Can we do this? Takes, and then rook over. And do we swallow the pawn? I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to stop that pawn from queening anyway. Mm-hmm. Very creative play on our opponent's part. Just have to remember that it's 3-0. He has to checkmate us to win. This is the one drawback to 3-0. Is that you do have to checkmate in order to win. You can't just think about checkmating. You actually have to checkmate in order to win. No choice in the matter. Takes. Hmm. Oh no. Yeah. I don't believe in flailing about. Let's take a quick peek at what it was we needed to do. Hold on, and as white. Let's make sure that we haven't caught up yet. H3, we're at 114, so we're almost there. We got quite a number of games to go. As black, E6 has now broken into the top. Let's play 300 games with the French and then move on to the Alekhine. How about that? We're part of a GTO strategy, everybody. We're going to play so many more games with the French, and then we're going to move on to the Alekhine. The worst opening, of course, is the Scandinavian. Far worse than the French defense. H6. That was safest. But then bishop takes. I feel like my white squares are a little weak. Not too keen on that one. And on G to E7. Oh man, I'm just getting hammered here. White was good. White was good. $115 H3s. We're just going to continue on our merry way, exploiting his weak white squares if we can. Go for the e5 square. And pretend like he's not attacking us in any way, shape, or form. Oops. Just a temporary timeout there. Really? He wants to trade pieces. He took a piece. I get to take 2 pieces. It's a little awkward. Just a little awkward. Just going to continue hunting. Take a free pawn when we can. Trade everything when we can. Mm-hmm. Alright, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Oh, 116. And now... check, check, check. Check, check, check. Where are you headed and what does it all mean? Wow. Takes, 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 takes. Alright, I don't get it, but there is a threat. I have to admit, there is a very serious threat. He's got knight takes d4. But we take the queen with check. So... Do we wish to pretend? Look, there's more to this than we thought. It's got no white squared bishop. And the end game is upon us. Not actually after his weaknesses, we're after more exchanges if we can get it. Is it such a common strategy? Is it? Such a common strategy? We have a really few quick clips to get in on the Nimzo Indian and a few other things. Basically, I do play all of the main lines. Well, isn't that interesting? See if we can get him to move his pawn twice. Alright, you got it, sir. Oh, bishop takes b8, one apiece. No! Bishop takes b8 did win a piece. Let's keep reinforcing our center. While we attack the king side. Hmm. I feel like there's something going on here, and I don't quite know what to do to put my finger on it. I get that piece. Can I allow him that? I don't know. And now, are we winning material? That is the question. Are we? Since he can't take back the way he wants to take back, Bishop takes. There is a weak back rank of sorts. But what does it all mean? It's a very annoying weak back rank problem. It's not a real weak back rank problem. And now it seems like it's a real weak back rank problem. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Whoops. That was a very clever move, I have to admit. 3-0. Forgot about it, folks. 3-0, forgot about it. Yeah, I do have a problem here. We're trading. Oh. Dirty flag. I was not winning that position. That pawn was too strong. And in the bishop opposite colors, with the rooks on the board, it's an even more problematic endgame. Wrong colored rook pawn creates even more difficulties. Because the pawn does get to the 7th rank without too much. 116, 117. And are we playing a Caro-Kann with h3 in? Go ahead, make my day. Well, knight to b4. At least we had what we thought we had. Destroying his pawn structure. Go for the weakness. And dum 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 dum. Takes. Oh no. Yeah, that was too adventurous. I think we had a really good game there, but c'est la vie. Yes, 117 H3s. We're part of a GTO strategy, by the way. Just plugging away. Just enough coffee to make it to the 7 a.m. hour. 118. Takes. Mm-hmm. all part of the plan. Oops, that wasn't part of the plan. Well, fine. Not part of the plan. Takes. Takes. Where are you headed? And what does it all mean? And now...
Lorenzo
said. G-Day John.
G'day, Lauren. Really? Check. Let's see what he was planning on here. What were you planning on in this position?
Lorenzo
said. I reached a new personal best blitz rating today.
What was your personal best? I am somewhat curious. And now for something completely irrelevant.
Lorenzo
said. My previous personal best rating for Lycus Blitz was 2039, which I set June 11th, 2023. I crossed it today and I am currently 2042, first time in the 2040s.
Yes. Check. Knight takes, stops, queen takes f2. That will test their playing ability. Got upset a little bit there, eh? We're 3-3. 2040s. Aim higher. Aim higher. I believe that you are easily much, much higher than that. We're still trying to emphasize our ability
Lorenzo.
Said. I'm not setting any goals rating wise, I'm setting study goals. The rating will eventually settle where it settles.
That's correct. Absolutely, absolutely correct, Moneypenny. Okay, that was interesting. Queen A4, B5, knight takes B5.
Lorenzo.
Well, Queen A4,
Said.
knight takes D4.
But that doesn't stop me from not so shamelessly boasting about my new rating peak, haha.
As well, you should not. Where are you headed? Check the weakened dark squares. On our opponent. Mm-hmm. Can I just dive in, folks? Can I just dive in? Takes. Our back rank is weak. Terribly sad about that. Let's see what we get. We might get a bonus. You never know. Our back rank is still so weak. We need the D2 square. We need the E5 square. Mm-hmm. And now we need all of those squares. Interesting. Totally unexpected. Oh, he's 1373. Now I feel terribly sad. Terribly sad, I tell you. Whizzing away my rating. All right. And now for something completely different against F4. That is fascinating, I have to admit.
Lorenzo
said. How is New York at the moment?
New York is good. Entertaining, to say the least. And now it's time to start taking the pawn that we were planning on taking. Knight A4. Get rid of our good bishop.
Lorenzo
Start staking
Said.
out some
I
squares.
moved last year away from the city back into the countryside. I'm enjoying the slower pace.
Small threats.
Lorenzo
said. Nice win.
It was just the French. Just a normal, unadulterated French. Paint me like you do all the other
Lorenzo
French openings, Jack.
Said. Attacking the bishop was inspired.
You know what? We're going to play the Grunfeld. If they let us. They put their bishop out there without having a plan.
Lorenzo
Said. Ouch.
just keep attacking. We need a good square for our knight, after all. Are you trading? You are trading. I can't believe you're trading. Do we take that way? First we take this way. Then we attack again. Then we attack again. So we're trading. I don't know if we're trading. Alright, we're having way too much fun here, folks. Way too much fun. So that Queen D7 check and Queen D8 is a little bit of a problem. But we're back. We're back. Oh, okay, if you insist. Do we have a little overworkedness? Bishop takes e5, king c2. Not a good idea, huh? Fine. Pawn is guarded twice. Might have time for one more, and then we'll do our assessment of what we've got. And our coffee has made it through this arena.
Lorenzo
said, "You're playing great today, John."
I wouldn't say that. I'm down so many rating points, it's a reflection on my performance. We're going with the Dingler in. Whoa, Chigorin, eh? Okay, fair enough. Well, we did soften ever so slightly all of those squares. Yeah, you've got me. I wasn't really planning on going there. E5, huh? E5, eh? Alright, E5 it is. Is this enough? My queen gets trapped? No. I don't really want my queen to be trapped.
Lorenzo
said. Wow, what happened there? Black was playing so well.
Well, they just had a tough piece coordination problem. I'm getting the check-in first. I capture first. What? Okay. Something doesn't add up here. Does not add up. Does not compute. First, we sentence the king to that side. Not a good day for rooks. Not a good day for rooks. Let's look at those games just quickly. Was this really good? First things first, we're at 119 H3s.
Lorenzo
said. That conversion was beautiful.
Well, a few in-between moves between friends doesn't hurt. Thank you, Lauren. You are very kind. I don't know if you've been listening to the French Bishop Chesscast. We had several extremely controversial episodes. Shout out for Kingslayer Sloan, who holds to his opinions even when they're wrong. Even when they are wrong. I've been on the white side of this position twice. That's hard to believe. Both of them this month. So I was 2181. Oh no, that was rapid. So I had it in rapid as well. Didn't like my knight c3. I guess I should threaten to play e4.
Lorenzo
Take over the center.
I know it's probably a day at the office for you, but I'm starting to understand chess a little better, and watching you solve the best problem of the best way to move forward was beautiful. For the first time, I think I'm good enough to see and appreciate the master level skill you possess.
Oh, I appreciate that. But I'm playing so badly. Isn't that amazing how badly one can play? Can't believe I didn't play knight on b to d2. Did you see that? I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I could have just taken the knight. Dude, what did you do? You gave away your knight and I didn't see it? I mean, you have a preconceived notion of what's going to happen. It was a nice finish. How did I get up in material? Oh yeah. He thought he was getting out of the mix. Rook A8 was what I was calculating actually at the time. I was probably going to have to play A4.
Lorenzo
said. You might be playing badly, but there is still a beauty underneath it all.
$33. So let's see, let me do some calculation here. My wife needs to work. I need to drop them off at school at 7:45. So it looks like we only have time for an hourly bullet. Hopefully they have more. Oh no, there's no hourly bullet. Very sad. I'm not doing the Grunfeld thematic. I actually don't think those should be rated. I actually do not think those should be rated. Let's just see what the position is. Exchange variation. Very sad. We did clean up the office a bit, though. Let's apply ourselves and see what we need to do. We're down 11 rating points. Is that true? All right, let's get back up to 2200 where we belong. 2200 where we belong. $120.
Lorenzo
said. Time for me to run, getting late in Australia. Always good to catch a stream. Take care.
Thank you so much, Lauren. You are the best. Yeah, we'll fight for the D4 square this way. Wow. Knight on G to E7 was not that hard to find. And now for something completely different. We're not going to take, of course. We're just not going to take. We're going to keep piling on the pressure on that pawn on C7. On C5, anyway, as a weakness. How does he defend it? Oh, he defends it with a counterattack. Wise choice, sir. Wise choice. Mm-hmm. And now for something immediately different. It's a bummer. Takes. Takes. Let's get him to commit. Is our back rank weak or something? Oh, he's got that. So we do get a pawn out of the deal. Six to five, ladies and gentlemen. 6-5. Well, totally unexpected. Let's get all of these pawns moving. Whoops. My rook was attacked. It helps to see if your rook's attacked. It does. Did we get a 20th? The French advanced is definitely my favorite way of handling this. Oh, I see. It's a game of chicken now to see who can not go for it. Properly. Ugh. Don't you hate when that happens? Nothing at all unusual for the French defense, though. Nothing at all unusual for a French defense. Let's get everybody into the mix. Into the mix. Not a big fan of that one, though. So let's see. We'll just keep threatening. Well, that's a bummer. Takes. I lose a pawn. I lose a pizza. Very annoying. Gotta get these pawns moving, though. It's the only advantage we've got. Oh, he wants to trade? Fair enough. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Bishop takes. Very annoying, I admit. Am I overlooking something? I don't know. I don't know if I'm overlooking something, but my bishop is having fun, and that's somewhat what counts. Mate in 2 is threatened. So f4 is forced. Check, 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 and then rook takes free rook. Is it still mate in 2? I guess it's not still mate in 2. Did we lose a pizza out of the deal? Oh, we got an exchange out of the deal. Silly me. Where are you headed? Can't dance at 2 weddings, Grandmaster Arthur Bisquire used to say. Oh, I didn't look to see if I had 119 or 120 H3s. And all the confusion, I lost count. Looks like we're playing the Chigorin. And now for something completely different. Let's soften up those squares a little bit, eh? Can we? Can we soften up those squares a little bit? And now for something completely different, D5. Let's have fun. Well, that was fascinating. Not sure why they didn't just take. Was that a hallucination on my opponent's part? Leave the one weakness, I was always told. My mother always told me, leave the one weakness. Just leave it. Pick up those other things when you get a chance. And now for something completely different? I don't know. Let's see what it does. Alright, we're going to continue on our merry way here. For a moment I thought they were playing the cow opening, but I was wrong. So knight h4 is out of the cards. Fine. So now that light squares are weak. Fascinating. Fine. F4. That is a bother. Let's see what you get out of the deal. The e4 square will soon be available to us. As announced, the e4 square will soon be available to us. How's our opponent getting castled? That's another famous question. Yeah. It's a bummer. Takes. Oh no! I let him play his tactic. I will use that one in an exercise. Just check on our H3s. We're at 122 now. This one here. We were in trouble. There's no doubt about it. Positions. Black. I do need more of those basic discoveries. And now for something completely different. Oh yeah, we're still playing the French. Are we going to get it, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to get our novelty? No. Very sad. F4. Hadn't decided how I wanted to continue on this one. Let's start chipping away. Let's start chipping away. We're just going to start chipping away. I made a mistake. More rating points down the tubes because this bishop was hanging. Because this bishop was hanging. It's extremely sad that because this bishop was hanging, and now for something completely different. Check, 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 check. Can I go for it? I don't know, this looks too fancy. Doesn't this look too fancy? It does look too fancy. He's trying to checkmate me. And he might succeed. It's a bummer that he might succeed. Oh, I didn't have to lose a piece. Oh, nice job. Maybe I should have played. We're getting it again? From a game that we should have lost so many moves ago? Trapping bishop. Let's go. Let's go. From a game we should have lost, ladies and gentlemen. From a game we should have lost. Are we at 125 now? Is h3 a good move? We'll find out. It actually could be a good move. Wow, we got a positional advantage out of this deal. Can't believe it. Knight was probably a good move. What? Interesting. Winning the exchange out of the deal or winning a pawn? You're gonna need that pawn, sir. Based on what I'm about to do to you, you're going to need that pawn. Yeah, I'll give you another check. Put you right back where you belong. Mm-hmm. You are going to need that pawn. Takes. Hmm. Hmm. Now for something completely different. Almost time for me to take my grandson to school. There is no better move than knight f6, unfortunately. B6, by the way, is Avruk's recommendation. For easier equality. Really? Alright, fine. We will take the bishop pair. As much as I did not want to take the bishop pair, I'm going to take the bishop pair. Just because it is the thing to do. Don't go to the wrong square with your queen. Don't even think about it. I'm not sure why he's not playing bishop f4, but it has worked out for him. He gave up a pawn for the pawn on f7. And now for something completely different. His bishop's trapped. We will continue on our merry way, even though I should have taken an f4. Chess. Oh no, did I allow a perpetual check? That's very sad. 'Tis very sad. What do I want to do with this fellow? Let's pretend like we are attacking him in some way, shape, or form. Oops. I wanted to play Knight G5 first. Trying to soften him up. Just a little bit. Just trying to soften him up just a little bit. Yeah, that was what our removal is designed against, by the way. Our Queen C1 was designed against that possibility. Oh man, I wanted to checkmate with a pawn. Must run. Thank you, everyone. Let's do the, who are we going to raid? Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows. Please follow if you've not yet followed. Now is the time. Let's raid the well-heeled king, who is analyzing some games. Cheers and ciao. Thank you so much for everybody being here. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. I'll be back.